Hey guys, it's Simien. We're here rocking out with Gallo.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Jaden.
And I'm Tatum.
And we are
Simien.
Say, what's up? It's Nick Gallo, the guy you know. I'm here with the lovely ladies of Simien. Ladies, how are you all doing today?
We're good.
Great. Thank you for having us.
How are
Yes,
you?
I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain. I'm really excited to speak with you all and just learning all about you all because doing my research, first I want to ask you, each of you, when did you all know, like, first you could sing or you wanted to get into music, and then forming a girl group with your sisters. Because I know, being sisters, anytime it's family, it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, we grew up in church. Our family is very much so.
Like musically
we're very,
inclined.
exactly. We're very much so musically inclined. So we've always had music around us. Our dad would always share with us different music, and our mom would sing to us all the time. So it's always been just in us.
Yeah, it was meant to be, honestly.
Yeah, we started doing, like at-home talent shows. We would like sing and then do like backflips and all that other stuff. Have like a little tip
Jar
jar.
tip in the front, and maybe like $2 for an hour show or something like that. Yeah, but
Yeah, and then we're just like, we should start singing together. So we started singing together. We went to go to like a eye appointment,
Yes.
and we were in the back of like the car, and we started like singing. I think it was like Pink, a song by Pink, like nothing is as bad as it seems. So
Yeah,
like,
a song so cute.
it was a cute song, and we always sang it. And my parents, they were like, you know what, you guys should start a YouTube video, like a YouTube
Mm-hmm.
like channel and all that stuff.
Because you guys actually sound good.
Yeah, so we started doing that, and yeah, that's kind of how it formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Like I'm so happy that there's more groups coming out because there's such a void. Like I want
Yeah.
girl groups, guy groups, any kind of group back in the top 10, like because it's needed and that's what I grew up on. So I'm so happy you all are here to give us music and take over the industry. I want to ask you all though, how did you come up with the name? Did you have did you have different kind of names? What's the meaning of the name? Tell me about that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through a few different names, a few different phases, but Simeon is our last name, so we were just like, you know what, it was kind of like a family decision type thing, because we're very family orientated, and it was just like yeah,
It works.
it worked. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing that though, that's awesome because it's like it's your name. It's not no one can take it away from you, which I love that. So that's awesome. I want to ask you first though. I know I've done a little research and I was seeing that before even linking with Akon, he was introduced to you all by Vincent Herbert. So
Yes.
how did first of all, how did you meet Vince and then getting introduced then to Akon? First of all, it's mind blowing because when I think of Vincent Herbert, I think of all the greats. Like he has made some of the biggest stars, and then Akon's a star himself, and then he's made the biggest stars. So tell me of that journey because I'm jealous of you all. That's amazing to have that already under your
Yeah.
belt.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing. We had a showcase, and so he was one of the individuals there, and so that's how we met, and then
Yeah.
The rest is kind
the rest is history.
yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
I want to ask you, what did you think about like when Vince first, I guess, approached you all, or then slowly introduced you all to Akon? How were you feeling? Because I'm sure you knew who each of them were, and I'm sure it's being a little intimidating. Like they're not just small people in the music industry; they're like upper echelon.
No, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we've been through a lot in this industry. We've met a lot of different faces, a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And meeting Vince and him introducing us to Akon, it was such a blessing. We went through our different things with with Vince, and he's great. We just wish him nothing but love and everything like that. yeah, so we're just grateful because Akon came out of it and we love Akon so much.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
amazing. He's like family. I feel like the chemistry was, undeniable. Even when we first met him, like we sang a cappella in the kitchen and he just loved us and it was just like that. And then,
connection.
yeah, then 2 years later, we bumped into him
It was
and
like a year. It was
Or-
like a
yeah,
year,
a year
and
later.
later after like meeting
yeah,
Con
yeah.
with
And then,
Vince, yeah, and then we
Yeah.
met him again in Atlanta, and the rest was history from there. So yeah,
Yeah.
It's like too good to be true, but that's all. I'm so happy for you all. I want to ask you though, how does it feel
Thank
like
you.
getting that contract to sign with Convict Culture? Like, what did that feel like? Because it's like one thing just working with Akon, but then being a part of his label and roster of artists. Like, he has made some of the greats of the greatest. So how did that like
yeah.
do you take it all in? Because that I'm sure I would be in shock for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
No, right.
Yeah, it was definitely amazing because we had cultivated this relationship
First.
with Akon and
Yeah.
we've worked with him and it was like a genuine like it was a
Connection.
genuine relationship and connection. So, partnering with, Convict Culture and with Akon, it was like a marriage and it was just like so beautiful and so organic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he like really like allows us to just be ourselves, and so it was it's a very special thing.
And it's a family business too. And he's very,
Yeah.
he loves the family and we just clicked. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
his family, our family is just a beautiful thing.
That's amazing. I want to ask you all, because I know you were all raised in LA, which is basically one of the best places I feel to be raised, to be in the
Right.
entertainment industry. I mean, you really can't get any better. Um, how was it growing up and just kind of, like you said, your family kind of having a little couple connects and liking music and being in the industry, but just kind of when did you, I guess, each of you just know, okay, hey, I may take a stab at this music thing, even as individuals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have like different relatives and, family that's in the industry as well. You know, we, it's, how do I explain it?
No, yeah, it was
It's a passion of ours. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain because it's just so like,
innately
yeah, exactly.
It's
So,
organically, like, I don't know. Yeah, the music industry is very, we didn't know exactly what, like, we had to learn through it with our parents obviously taught us a lot and they taught us everything we know about it. And, obviously we did like our homework on it too. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, being thrown in a pool and seeing if you could sink or swim. And we started to float on our back. We didn't sink.
we never sink.
We just floated until we knew how to
definitely,
swim.
yeah, we definitely been through a lot, but
Yeah,
we're
and
definitely still swimming.
and like we were in Orange County. We grew up in
Mhm.
Orange County and we just kept going to LA for, Debbie Allen, Dance Academy, and then we
Different.
had
Yeah.
studio sessions and then we had, like performances and
Yeah.
things in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So like we would just be in that
LA
sector.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I want to ask you each, who influenced you each individually growing up, like musically, artist wise, and then as a group, who influences you now?
Okay, well, I'll go first. I would say for me personally, I've always connected with Lana Del Rey and just how she says her stories and her beautiful vocals,
Yeah.
and Aaliyah also.
Yeah. I'll go next. I'd probably say, mm, there's so many artists. Like it's hard to put it in one, but
I named two already, so you
yeah,
can.
two. Definitely those as well. I'd say I relate with that as well. But Rihanna for sure. Aaliyah. I feel like old school
Like Billie
artists. Yeah, like
Holiday and
Billie
stuff.
Holiday and like all those people too. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably say Celine Dion, Toni Braxton. You have like
Yes.
Frank Sinatra. You have.
The list can go.
I'm like, the list can go on.
Go on. We'll be here all day.
Everyone is just so cool and unique. So it's a lot of like different,
Different
things I could
genres.
pick. Like
Yeah.
there's Diane Antwoord.
Yeah, Diane Warren for sure.
There's
Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys. There's,
A lot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go-go dolls.
right? Well, I want to
Yeah.
talk about a quote that Akon stated. I mean, this quote is pretty amazing, saying, "Haven't met a group that gave me this feeling since Destiny's Child." I mean, when you all heard that, I mean, when you truly think about it, Destiny's Child, not saying they were the last girl group, but they were one of the biggest girl groups probably in the past 20 years that really made a mark and still are here individually and as a group. What did that make you
Right.
like when you heard that? How did you all feel? Because that's a quote, all right.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely was like a
Yeah.
pleasure, and like we were like amazed because honestly, we've gotten that before, but getting it in such a genuine way that's like it's like really feels like, oh, they actually mean it.
Yeah.
It just hit different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he praises us all the time.
Yeah.
So do we do like we do the same with him, but like
He like
I
actually
feel like such I don't know, we have such this connection and all of our chemistries together are just so strong that like it just makes it more meaningful in a
Yeah.
way.
We love
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I want to ask you though, in for you all in the studio, who would you say out of all of you is like who gets the, I guess, who records the quickest? Who is the nitpicker that has to keep on doing another take, another take, another take? And who would you
Yeah.
say is kind of like the mediator, I would say?
Okay, that's a good question.
I think I would be kind of like the mediator, like but I could do it quick, but then if I hear some things, I'll be like, okay. And then I'll just kind of listen to them and see what
Yeah, see
could
what-
be fixed.
I'd say I feel like I'm in between them in a way. Like I can be fast or I can be nitpicky. Like I feel like, it's art at the end of the day. You just gotta, yeah.
Yeah, and same, I'm really like hands-on when it comes to it. Like I'm at the board usually copying the vocals and
Copy
stuff.
and pasting.
So I'm like really in it, but we all are very much so workaholics. So we will stay up as long as possible
As long as we need.
just to get something right. But if
Yeah.
we get it quick, that's beautiful as well. But
Yeah.
like Cam said, it's art at the end of the day, and you just want to be as authentic and as real as possible, so it comes off,
Mhm.
Real.
to
Yeah.
the listener.
Definitely. And the one thing I think you all do that is so important, and I love that you all do it, you perform, produce, songwrite, play instruments. I mean, how important is that all for you? Because it, how could I say, like so many artists, like I think of Whitney Houston, one of the greatest performers of all time and vocalists, but she mostly just sang for the most part. But how important is it like to have your hands in everything? Because I mean, it's kind of like the best way, and you have money in all different ways coming in. It's like residuals forever with,
Mhm.
songwriting and
Right.
producing and perform, you have everything. So how important was that all for you? And playing instruments as well. I mean, it doesn't get too much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, very important to us. It's who we are. I
Mhm.
think it's something that we kind of developed at a very young age. When we hear something, I think it's really cool that we're able to, put it down very quickly and write on top of it and then record ourselves. I think it's
And make the beats and like
Yeah.
come up with different, melodies.
Melodies.
It's definitely a blessing that we have.
Yeah.
And we don't take it for granted.
Yeah. And I think the fact
yeah.
that sorry, were you
No,
still
go on,
talking?
you're good.
No, and I think the fact that we have each other, I think we learned it a little bit quicker and like taught each other how to produce or how to play the guitar, play the bass or piano, like it just all very natural and it all flowed together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you all doing everything like off the bat because I think that's just so important for an artist to kind of have everything kind of in line already because this industry, it's a beast. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's no joke. I mean,
It is no joke. Yeah.
yeah, you have to have, thick skin and kind of go through it
Exactly.
all.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
But talking about music specifically now, having the track never really mattered with Akon first. How did that feel? Like that was kind of like I guess your introduction first
Yeah.
before
Mhm.
your debut single. How was that just having that out there and like you're signed to him and you're have a single with him? How did that feel and come about? Because I love the sample as well.
Yeah.
No, it was like so exciting. It all happened so organically. We were in the studio and it wasn't even like a plan. It just
wasn't
happened
planned.
just so naturally. And that's I think
Yeah.
why we love working with Akon so much because it's just so fluent and natural. But yeah, we were just excited that we were able to be a part of something like that, and we're just grateful for it.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like it was just so cool. And again, like we're like family and we have that beautiful like relationship with Connie with Akon. With Akon. With Akon. So so yeah, it was just so beautiful.
And
Yeah.
making our song too, like he was so supportive of what we want and what we wanted to sound like and how we want our supporters and everyone to perceive us as
Our Siminatis.
our Siminatis. So yeah, we're grateful,
Very grateful for him.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we got to talk about July 18th, 2025
Yeah.
was a huge day for you all. Utterly in
Yeah.
Love was released, your debut single.
Yeah.
What did that? Well, first, before we even talk about the song, I want to ask you, how many songs did you have? Like, did you know when you recorded this song, you were like, this is going to be the first single, or were there a couple songs? Like, how was your mindset for each of you?
Yeah. So with Utterly in Love, we wrote that song maybe like 4 years ago. Almost 4 years
Almost
ago.
Almost.
And we were like in our house. We were in our house and we were just sitting by the TV and they were playing like their guitars and they come up with like this like Utterly in Love thing. It's like boom. Boom. Yeah, it was like so cool. And I was like, you know what's crazy? Let's just make this a song, guys. Let's just lock in. This is like so catchy and it's so like, like fun and edgy. So we just kept developing it and whatever other new song was coming in, we're probably just like, you know what, that's cool, but let's just this is the one I think.
Yeah, I think it was all destiny, honestly, because we have so many songs that pass through our minds, that pass through paper.
Yeah.
So honestly, it just was meant to be, and we connected with it, and it's our baby. So
Yeah, and even a few people that we showed throughout the time, that song always stood out to them. They were like, "We love that song. We love that song. We love that song." So we were like, you know what, like we went through a lot with it. It took a while for us to release it, but we got there, and we're just very thankful that people hear it now, and
Don't get us wrong. There's a lot of people that hated the song. They hated it, but like there's people. There was
no, we had a lot of like
naysayers,
background hater stuff happen,
yeah.
but we won't get into that. But
We
at the end of the day,
believed in the song.
we believed in the song, and I think that's all you should be able to do. Being an artist and being whatever you are to your own work is to really fight for it
and be passionate
and that's what we
about your
did.
craft.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I love you said it because I remember when like Beyonce said her Dangerously in Love album, I think the people told her she had not one single on that album and literally was Crazy in Love, Baby Boy, Naughty Girl,
Yeah.
like all the biggest, Me,
Yeah.
Myself, and I. Like, so yeah, I love that you say that because people don't understand, there are a lot of hate in the background that you just kind of have to, roll through and, keep, go with your instinct, not with everyone else's, which is so important.
Exactly.
And in this industry, because it's a lot. And I want to ask you though, the video I know just dropped. I love it.
Yeah.
The lighting, I love the cinematography of it. I want to ask you all, how did you come up with the concept? What, like, did you have an idea or did you work with someone? Because it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It honestly, it was originally supposed to be a photo shoot, but
we're ready for anything.
we were just like,
we were ready for
we
anything.
were like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Con was there.
David.
David was there.
David's the one that filmed it.
Shout out
He
to
had
David.
like really cool like eye for things. Shout out to David and Con for putting us on the spot. But yeah.
It was fun. It was really fast. It happened really fast, but the whole day was so exciting and
it was really a spontaneous day, but it turned out beautiful.
You got to stay on your toes
in this industry.
You do. No, but I want to ask you too with doing music now because, like you stated, you're in this industry. It's all about creating. Are you all the type of group that constantly create music, even like when you're not, or is it more like I want to be in the zone? Because I know certain artists will could create like I know people, friends, like in the middle of the night, they'll take out their phone and voice memo something because they don't want to
Mhm.
forget it before they go back to sleep.
Yeah.
But then I know some friends that
Right.
they have to be like focused in the studio, like, okay, hey, I'm gonna create, 2 or 3 songs right now.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like us personally as artists and as sisters, we like genuinely stay in that zone at all times.
Yeah.
Like there's no getting out of it. We're in it forever. But yeah, we're always coming up with things like you said, like we're always doing the voice memos. We're always doing the little like and then going in the studio and creating it,
Yeah.
so we're always in that mode. And
All the
it's
time.
it's a blessing.
Life is art, honestly. Life is literally art. We hear a little noise, we'll be like, okay, we're gonna put that in a beat, or like we hear like a stop sign or something, and we'll like voice memo it and put that in a beat too. I feel like everything we just see as art, and we're always in that zone, like you
Yeah.
said.
And we use our stories, we use experiences, we use possibilities, we use everything
Mhm.
inside of our songs, and there's more too, and we're still learning. And I think that's the beautiful thing about life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I know like you all stated, you have worked with so many people so far. I mean, I'm just gonna go down a little bit of some of them. You got Cox, Sean Garrett, Tricky Stewart, J.R. Rodham, and more. I want to ask you, what is something you took away from one of someone you worked with that really each have stuck with you? Because they're all greats and they all have so much experience and wisdom and I mean hits and hits upon days. What have you taken away from one of them?
You can go first.
Oh, okay. Something that we've taken away, or that I've personally, you guys could answer on.
I mean, we were in it together. So
Yeah, okay. Something that we've taken away from it is just like the discipline and just the, hard work that has to be, put into it, and just staying together,
Staying true to ourselves.
staying true to ourselves, and just how important the environment is to keep a healthy work flow. Something that I really admired about Tricky Stewart, also a cute reminder thing. He's very family oriented, like
Mhm.
us,
Yes.
and we're like, okay, it was a very familiar energy. So that was something that we just absolutely loved, and how important like a team is with
Keeping your circle small too.
Yeah.
Like, I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of people are always like out there, out there, out there. And if that's your lifestyle, it's perfectly fine. But I feel like just keeping
have a
that
circle.
foundation and
Yeah.
that solid foundation is one big lesson we learn from all of them.
every
Mhm.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. The small circle thing, I keep on telling everyone that because that people don't get that. People want like all these friends. I'm like, no, you don't want tons of friends and people. You want more
Yeah.
acquaintances and a small little solid
Right.
circle that have your back no matter
Yeah.
what. Um,
Yeah.
because this industry, like I always say, it's not for not for a
We
lot of
know.
people. Yeah, it's not.
Trust.
It's, but working with Debbie Allen, I want to ask you how like did you all know at that point when you worked for Debbie Allen, like who she, like the extent of who she was? Because I mean, you can't get any better than Debbie Allen. Like, how was it working with her?
Yeah.
No, it was such amazing
Experience.
experience working with her, and her whole facility, like it was just so amazing, and her team, all the teachers, she's just so amazing, like she truly is. And we knew that before going in there, but being in it, it's like,
Yeah,
oh my
witnessing
gosh,
it.
it's like a whole nother
Yeah,
experience.
we were a part of her hot chocolate nutcracker.
Yeah.
So it was just really like high paced and high energy at all times.
Discipline and
Discipline, like you saw another side of Miss Alice
And then-
when she got in
On
serious mode.
Yeah, I did.
When she got in serious mode, we all knew like, don't laugh, hold your breath. You better point that foot. Like it was a different thing, but it was so beautiful. And we also got to work with Vivian Nixon,
Her
her
daughter.
daughter.
Mhm.
And that was just beautiful. She
Yeah.
taught us our etiquette, our stage presence. Same with Deja Riley, but with Miss Allen and her family.
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful experience. Like it's a beautiful, beautiful facility that she has, the Debbie Allen Dance Academy.
shout out.
Shout out to the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Dope, dope. And So I know you got the debut single out, Utterly in Love. I want to ask you all, do you have an idea of what you all want to put out? Like, would you like to put out? Because it's so different today in music. We have now EPs and LPs, where before it was just all full LPs. What is like, do you
Yeah.
have an idea yet of what you all want to do or what you want to release next?
No, yeah. That's like
Yeah. We're dropping a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something that's for sure. We're gonna drop a single. I just kind of want to keep hitting, the Similarities
all the blows.
Yeah.
with everything different and special, with different parts of
Directions.
us and different directions. Like we just want to keep leading it up to,
An
an
EP,
album,
an album.
Album,
So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope, dope. And how many songs, I guess, would you say as a group that you have all recorded so far? Not saying it's name names, because I know every artist has their vault. You got the
I
vault
know,
that some
like,
hold, you know.
Yeah, no, we definitely do have that vault. We have a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I don't even know that if I could give you a number,
Yeah.
but
Like, so do you want to know our vault number or do you want to know like dropping number?
I guess you would say dropping number. How many have you recorded? I guess that you want to put on a project, would you say, or an idea?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe right now it's 100.
Oh, okay.
Until we cut it down.
right now it's 100. Cut it
I've
down.
got to cut it down to like 13.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can have the regular version, then the deluxe version.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's so
extended
many.
version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have the deluxe and extended. There's so many variations today.
Yeah,
So there's
exactly.
always room. I mean, hey, look at Chris Brown. He released what, like 30
Yeah,
Yeah.
something or 40 something, I
Right.
think, on one of the albums
Yeah.
he released.
Yeah.
So anything is possible
Yeah.
today.
Exactly.
So I'm with you all on
Yeah,
that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um, I know touring is a huge thing too for every artist. Who would you love to tour with? Like, who's I for each of you and as a group, who would you want to? Because I know touring's exciting as far as, you all get to perform, but then getting to watch someone you look up to each night as well. Um, who would you
Right,
say?
yeah.
Do you want to say one as a group first?
Yeah,
As
we
a
can,
group?
and then we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
tour. Wow.
Tour. That's a good question.
What's your name? Just
Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Justin
Justin
Bieber.
Bieber. For
Then
sure.
Okay.
it's
That would-
Akon.
Akon.
Akon, of course.
Chaperone. I think that would be like a super cool like audience.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Chris Brown touring?
I think
just
he's
in
still.
general. I
Is
think-
touring, yeah.
Mhm.
Chris Brown would be cool. Rihanna, if she comes back.
I know Rihanna.
She's coming. I'll tell you this, she's coming back because her 20th anniversary of her first album is this Friday. So something's supposed to get announced. I know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what, but I had some insider. Yeah, something's getting announced. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I'll put that out in the air.
that out in the
Yeah,
air.
right.
Something with Rihanna.
I'll do something with
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like so many different
Oh, Lana
artists.
Del Rey, sorry.
Lana Del Rey, of course.
Sorry.
Yeah, like
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
so many different avenues
Avenues,
that
yeah.
we would love to like hit, and we're inspired by a lot of different artists and
Yes,
as well.
but
We have different sounds, so we
Yeah,
could
especially
tour with,
that.
whoever. We have a couple songs.
I love that you
Yeah.
said that though, because like genre, everyone's so, like, what kind of genre are you? I'm like, you don't have to be a genre because it's like,
Exactly.
why not? Why can't you just
Exactly.
perform and make music? It doesn't have to be pop or R&B.
Yeah.
It could just be anything. Like, I don't know why people get so caught up on that and why there's so many labels,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but I'm happy you all said
Yeah.
that.
I love I love that you say
That's
that
what's
because
it.
that's the thing. I feel like especially being an artist and making music, I feel like there's no
Yeah.
rules to the art.
Yeah.
There's no rules.
It's like
So-
telling a painter, just paint that canvas black. Don't add
Yeah.
no color. Like, yeah.
but obviously still use, a painting brush, still use a canvas
Mhm.
because that's the base of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's no rules to what you're gonna paint or what you feel. So
Exactly. Yeah, because I hate interviewing someone and people ask, "Oh, what is how would you come what do you think your sound is?" And I'm like, "No, that's so I don't know. I just think you shouldn't ask that. I think you should
no, we
just
get you.
make music."
Exactly what you're
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we say. Whenever we get that question, we're like, oh, we make really cool music. And
Music, right?
we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, for the group though, I want to ask you, what is something on your bucket list that you want to accomplish? I would say, I guess in 5 years, where do you all see yourself and some bucket list things you each want to check off for the group?
Okay,
Okay.
the next 5 years. There's a
Well,
lot of things.
yeah,
I
it's
know.
a lot of things. I think we would love to, have been like on a tour.
Meet and greets,
Meet
doing
and
different
greets.
collaborations,
Yeah.
doing
Making our own clothing brand.
Our own makeup brands,
Yeah.
perfume,
Hair products.
movies.
everything,
Let's go
different fashion shows that we are
Yeah.
like possibly would be a part of one
Yeah.
day.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
just
donations and,
giving back and just
giving back.
doing
Yeah.
the right thing.
Doing stuff with Fenty.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh,
Fashion show, fancy fashion show.
Yeah, exactly.
definitely. Well, my final two questions I want to ask you. Next, I was going to ask you about fashion. I love y'all style. Who
Oh, thank you.
influences you all? Because style is such a major part in this industry. And I think especially in today's industry, I feel like style is more open compared to before. I love that it's more
Yeah.
open, but who are each of your style influences?
Yeah, I think we influence each other with like our style and stuff.
Yeah.
And from like characters off movies.
Or anime.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we wear a lot of black and sparkles and spikes and leather and lace.
But still keep it cute with some heels.
right?
Yeah, we love heels. We love heels so much. Like we'll wear like jeans and like tight shirt or with heels or like a dress with like shoes.
Shoes.
We'll just switch it up a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, we really express ourselves through our fashion as well, not just music, but also
Yeah.
our fashion. And I feel like that translates to a lot of
Yeah.
people. When they see us like sing or they see us perform or whatever the case may be, or our music, they're like, your guys' style like matches what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
that I could definitely see you all. I already envision it like at the Met Gala. I could see it
Yeah.
happening already. Like, yeah, that's just a
Well,
matter of
that
time before that happens.
That's definitely our dream.
One of our dreams for
That's
sure.
for sure.
Yes, definitely. But my final question, what's coming up for Simeon, would you say? Because it's crazy. It's almost September already, and the year, it's basically about to be the holidays, which is crazy to say. But what do you have planned for the
Yeah.
rest of the year? And then, for next year, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully just more drops.
Yeah.
We know that that's going to be happening. More single drops, more music
Touring.
videos, hopefully a tour and
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot more exciting things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully like a little Christmas song. We make a lot of those. So yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Well, ladies, I want to thank you so much. I'm so excited for you all because, it's exciting to see new artists, new blood, new energy, and just new music, because you can never go wrong with music. But I want to wish you all the best.
Right.
I can't wait to interview you all in person. You definitely come to Chicago.
Yeah.
let me know. And
Definitely.
yes, and every time, so in person, just to let you know, when I interview any artist in person, I get custom made pillows. So you all each have a pillow made. I'll have custom made for you
Aw.
with an image that you love. So we'll definitely talk about that once
Aw.
you come to town. Or if I come to your town, whatever, we'll get something set up.
Yeah.
I'll get each of your gifts made. So just stay
Yay.
tuned for that.
That's so
Um,
cute.
I just interviewed
We'll cherish it forever.
D5. Yeah, I just spoke with D5 this weekend, and I gave each of them theirs, and they were all like, "This is crazy." I was like, "Yeah, it's just a gift." They're like, "You want this
Yeah.
back, right?" I was like, "No, this is for you all. Like, thank you all." It's
I
on,
love
That
that.
is so cute.
yeah.
That is so cute. I love it.
But
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, it's Nick Gallo, the guy you know, here with Simien.
Yay.
Thank you.
Then-
Thank you for having us.